3座燒到2座冇，燒完2座1座啊，大鑊都冇。哦，大撚鑊，2座燒埋啊，2座燒埋啊！
好濃黑煙嗰度啊！有個單位應該係裏邊起咗火嘅，啲火咧就出嚟。嗱，睇翻呢邊啦，綠色呢座咧，嗱已經開始燒啦，開始燒啦已經。火勢好猛烈啦，一燒起上嚟就好似呢個煙通效應咁，啲火已經向上。
This demonstration shows what it looks like when a lithium-ion battery fails and sparks a fire, often because of faulty design or overcharging. Those batteries causing more than 200 fires in New York City alone last year, injuring 147 people and killing 6. And look at this battery catching fire and exploding next to a child.
Start of charge in 5, 4.
We met with researchers in Pennsylvania to see what happens when a lithium-ion battery is purposely overcharged and fails, starting a fire.
We are here with Steve Kerber. He is with UL's Fire Safety Research Institute. So, Steve, we're actually inside of a home built to burn.
We study how fire grows and spreads, and we purposely instrument it so we can figure out how to keep people safe for emerging technologies like this.
Kerber and his team outfitted this 1,600-square-foot house with everything you'd find in the typical American home. Then they rigged it with cameras and an array of sensors that measure heat and gases.
It's going to catch fire, it's going to release a lot of gas, and we're going to see an explosion.
Researchers removed the safety features on the battery to ensure it would fail. After 2 hours of overcharging the scooter, smoke. 17 seconds later, the explosion buckled the windows. This is what it looked like from the inside. 12 minutes later, the living area engulfed. It was too toxic for us to get into the home after the fire, but here's what it looked like inside after Kerber ran a similar test 2 weeks earlier.
It happens so fast, doesn't give people a lot of time to react.
It's not just e-scooters and bikes. These batteries power electric vehicles. They're also used in energy storage systems to store solar energy. Hunter Clare and Justin Lopez experienced the force of a lithium-ion battery fire firsthand in 2019.
Originally, we thought it was a transformer fire.
The Peoria, Arizona fire captains responded to a call at a facility containing thousands of lithium-ion batteries used to store energy for the power grid.
You needed to make sure it was safe for the workers to go back into this building.
Exactly, so they could fix whatever the ultimate problem was. And as we went to leave at that point in time, it ignited, right? It blew up. I don't remember the explosion, don't remember anything from there.
The force blew both men under a chain link fence. Lopez landed 30 feet away, Claire 70 feet.
Where's he at?
The men nearly died. Both suffered brain trauma, broken bones, and multiple burns.
How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good, all things considered. Just happy to be alive.
They're now sounding the alarm that these battery failures can be lethal. In statements to NBC News, the battery industry says failures are rare and the technology continues to be a safe and cost-effective way to provide reliable, clean energy to consumers. And they are collaborating with emergency response governmental agencies to increase awareness.
People that are making fun of these new electric car fire extinguishers need to understand something. Electric car fires are an absolute freaking nightmare to put out. The average car fire burns around 1,500 degrees or so. It takes about 1,000 gallons to put out on a bad car fire. Electric car fires are burning upwards of 5,000 1,000 degrees and can take up to 40,000 gallons of water to put out. In fact, some of them had to have been submerged in water for up to 30 days to actually put them out, and sometimes self-igniting up to 3 times before they're extinguished forever. So whatever the hell they're going to give us, man, we'll take it, because we're literally fighting against fires that can't be put out.
This is just a regular Energizer lithium battery, and what's inside of it honestly kind of scares me. Just for fun though, I'm gonna open it up, and I've already made a little cut in the outer shell. Opening batteries like this is dangerous, and it's almost always a huge pain, but I was eventually able to pop off its shell. Now I can unroll its insides and reveal the thing that scares me. It honestly doesn't look like much, but it's a bunch of lithium metal, and it's extremely reactive. The metal itself technically isn't what scares me though, and it's what can happen if it's added to water. Normally, it just fizzles a bunch, and maybe lights on fire. In this foil form from the battery though, it can sometimes be a bit more reactive. I personally had to discover this the hard way, and I'm very lucky it all turned out okay.
There's a little lithium cell. Lithium primary battery. These are the ones that have quite a lot of lithium in them because they're designed for super long life and high capacity and they're not rechargeable. Let's see if that has a voltage of about the typical 3 volts as you'd expect off that. 3.65 volts. That is fully up to spec. It's working.
That we're going to have to pay fees if we're going to try to turn our radio transmitter off.
You mean the smart meter?
Of the smart meter, yes.
Yeah, and people, anybody who's tried to fight these smart meters, it's really, you know, the jackboots aren't there yet, but it's getting close with
it's very close.
The way the government and Hydro treats people.
It has. There have been cases where people have felt that their privacy was invaded, their homes have been invaded, fences have been jumped, doors have been broken down. But further about, I believe that we now have evidence to call for a recall. And I sent this to John Horgan, hoping that he would stand by his concerns that the costs should not have been incurred. We have a defective product, and now we have proof that we have a defective product.
And that's very important. So we have a defective product. We have proof that it's a defective product. We have proof it seems that it's causing fires.
Yes.
Nothing is being said by the media, nothing is being said by any politicians, but homes are burning down here in BC as well as everywhere else.
And lives, more importantly, lives are being put at risk. We don't know when that's going to happen. And with this dry fire season, one home going up could result in many homes going up. This is nothing we should be playing around with now. We know that these meters are fire hazards, and we should be demanding a recall. We should be demanding that Itron remove these meters and put safe analog meters back on our homes and pay us for all of the money that has been incurred. We, the taxpayers, are going to be paying for this for years. Always. It's a bottomless pit.